Hey friends, and welcome back to Manga Recap. Today we come with a story of a godly ranked doctor dying to be born again, to rewrite his destiny. Now let's recap. XX Hospital. Emergency room. What is the patient's current status? He has lost a lot of blood, and his blood pressure is constantly dropping. Go and get the blood for transfusion quickly. Clam. Doctor. The patient's heart rate has dropped below the average. It seems there is an infection from the metal fragment that we extracted earlier. What? If we delay it any further, the patient will go into cardiac arrest. I'm going to prepare CPR. Heart rate flatlines. Doctor's gasp. Doctor, the patient's here RAS stopped completely. The patient is no longer. Doctor, you can save my son, right? Please tell me you can save him. He's suffered a lot because of how useless of a mother I've been. I can't let him go just yet. He's my only my everything. Man lays unalive. Please save him. Patient has died at 22 hours 49 minutes. The cause of death is infection after suffering from an external wound and brain death due to excessive bleeding. Silence fills the room. Oh, heavens above, please. Elder woman prays as she sorrows for her loved one. Doctor steps forward. The surgery is not over yet. Everyone go back to your positions. Prepare the log and check his vitals. Dr. Lee, please help to transfuse the blood faster. We'll start by checking the metal fragment that we've extracted from the patient. And perform the tetanus check at the same time. We can still save him. Dr. God hand look of determination. What's the point in operating on a patient that's already dead? No, it's different. I guess you haven't heard about that doctor yet. In terms of medical technique, that person is the authority. Protagonist giving orders. At first I didn't know. Operation in progress. But he's the one person that can save even the dead. Hands of God Shun Yu Sung. Vitals return. Later that day. Great work everyone. Phew. Protagonist takes a refresher. I guess I won't be using my leave this time either. I thought I could finally get some rest, but I was stuck in the operating room all day today as well. What an intense life I have. Hands of God. That's the name that was given to me, because I can save even the dead. At first, I was alright with it. Since the joy when I save someone who's on the verge of death with my talent was my motivation for doing this. But I've gotten no rest after patients flooded in after hearing that rumor. And I'm always assigned to treat VIPs. I was treated like a portable medical device that could be used anytime. Protagonist sounds more resentful than blessed to have this burden. I started to wonder if the title's Hands of God was meaningless. Even the doctors around me would be scared of me and leave the hospital. I'm practically an outcast now. When was the last time I had time to myself amidst this intense pressure and coaxing from others? Sighs? Well, it's great that I earn a lot of money. But I don't have the time to use it. I guess my life's screwed up in this lifetime. I'll open up a can of beer after I get back home. Car approaches at high speed. To the protagonist's surprise. Did people say that one's life would flash before their eyes before they die? Nani. Protagonist memories flood through showing his passes most experienced. Why are all the flashbacks I'm getting before my death ones of me in the operating room? Protagonist medical bags flows in the wind. New scene. Unknown magical kingdom somewhere in the universe. Ray? Huh? Who does this voice belong to? Oh, he's getting up. Didn't I die? Look at this. He's opening his eyes. What? Baby hands reaches. What's this? Why are my hands like that? Ah, he's up. Protagonist opens his eyes. Oh my cute little Ray. What? I can't believe how cute my little Ray is even though he woke up. Goo goo gaga. Well, he takes after you after all. Wah. What's happening? Mother smothers protagonist. What the hell is happening? After I got off from work, I was sure that I got hit by a truck and died, though. How Amy's still alive. Happy parents expressing joy. And who the hell are these people? Honey. Ray. Hurting. But he just so cute. And what's this small body of mine? Protagonist pause in thought. Don't tell me. I've been reborn as their son? And these people seem to be wearing some kind of cosplay. My little Ray, your dad's beard must have been too prickly. Oh my, there's such a big scratch on your hand. What? Ray's injured. A priest. We have to get a priest to heal him. Oh, come on. It's just a scratch, this much is nothing. I could treat him myself. Treat me? Does she also know medicine? Honestly, this would leave a scar if she just used an ointment on me. What? Is this what I think it is? The wound is healing right away? This isn't medicine. Could this be magic? Alright. I'm done with the treatment. He's all healed. I almost missed it. Look at this. I told you I could do it by myself, didn't I? Ahem. Yeah, what a relief. Looks like your abilities as a mage are still in good condition. He just said magic. I think. Protagonist observes previous wound. I've been reborn into a new world. Night scene outside of protagonist's home. Protagonist watching the starry night. It's been a while since I have slept this much. It's already been 3 months since I've reincarnated into this place. During that time, these are some of the things I have learned. Firstly, this world is different from the one I came from. It's what you'd consider your typical fantasy world. Dragons. Mages. Knights. A world where monsters and subspecies similar to humans exist. Because of that, people are easily attacked by monsters. As a result, people have chosen paths dedicating their lives to growing stronger. A point that I found rather interesting was that they dedicated to develop magic rather than science. Every time Sign heals my injuries. It seems that they rely on magic instead of medical techniques for even the most routine of things. The last thing I realized was that this wasn't a dream, but my new reality. Yet, for some reason, I was able to retain my memories and knowledge from my past life. I never thought I'd be able to relax like this again. Now that I think about it, I never had the chance to enjoy myself because of work. If it weren't for the car accident, I'm sure I would have died from exhaustion instead. Since I've already been reincarnated, I might as well enjoy this time I have. When am I going to be able to sleep like this again? Starry night rays light the room. Water flows and pours. Huh? Wait, what's this? It's like a thin piece of thread passing through my body. What is this cold feeling? I feel refreshed. Is this the mana thing Ale and Sign mentioned? It doesn't seem easy manipulating it. If I try forcing it, it just scatters everywhere. Let's try to focus on where exactly this thread of mana begins and ends. Mana should work the same way as blood. Let's try to picture the flow of mana like a bloodstream. Try to feel. It's filling my body. The endless mana. Just like that. No need to rush. Slowly. Slowly. Fall season passes. Winter season passes. Protagonist sparks first magic essence. Finally, it's working. Haha, to think I'd be able to do this. The manipulation of free-flowing mana to cast a fire spell. It's worth the 3 years of work that I put in. Although I can manage to understand the flow of mana and memorize potential pathways it can take, the thing I can't understand is how this book explains manipulating mana. The book tells me to store mana within my body and manipulate it as needed. Since mana is supposed to be drawn from our surroundings, why is it supposed to be stored in us in the first place? On top of that, this seems to limit what we can do with it once stored. No matter how you look at it, it seems inefficient. What if we just let the mana flow naturally without trying to contain it? Wouldn't it be easier to just draw in mana from our surroundings and use it then? In that case, we wouldn't have to worry about the quality of mana. We'd even avoid using mana circles. Although this might be a dangerous method not written in any books, it's definitely worth a try. I never thought it would provide results beyond expectations. Look, I can't tell you how proud I feel whenever I see Ray reading a book when he gets a chance. I'm telling you, he's destined to be a magician. What are you saying? With his physical build, he needs to train as a swordman. If that happens, our cute Ray will be forced to become a meathead like you. At least I'm a good-looking meathead. If they're going to be that loud, what's the point of hiding from me? Although I'm proud of our son little Ray. Don't you think he a little too invested in books? What do you mean? Aren't kids around his age supposed to go out and play with friends? I'm just worried that all our Ray wants to do is read books. Come on. There's nothing to worry about. Most people are worried that their children don't like reading, right? You even said that you wanted to raise him into a fine magician, so what's wrong? This isn't enough. I need to create a perfect pathway for mana to pass through. As perfect as possible. Daytime scene of protagonist home. Is our cute Ray in here? Yes, I am here. He's reading again. Although I'm proud he's here reading and all, I still want him to be able to meet friends his age and play. Is this because I've never quite had the chance to play with him? Protagonist mother thinks. Ray, do you want to play with me today? Play with you? Is she trying to teach me magic? Yeah. I'm sure she's trying to play with me so that she could teach me some things. Yeah. Let's play. Ray. To think he'd love it this much to be able to play with me. I should have asked him earlier. Protagonist hit with confusion. Mom. The books. Where are they? Why are we at the door? Yeah, you don't need to look at books today. We going outside to play. Oh. No, I think I need to study some more. I can't spend time outside playing when I should be practicing. I can't believe you're so studious. What am I supposed to do with you? I'm so proud. But, it's really okay for today. Don't you want to see what the outside is like? Let's go outside and try having some fun. Now that I think about it, I've never gone outside after reincarnating. Protagonist bask in his thoughts. I don't even know what this world looks like. Alright. I guess one day is fine. Alright, let's go outside and play. Perfect. Let's go right away then. Protagonist is struck with surprise. Beautiful town sparkles with ambition in the distance. During the 3 years I've spent reading at home. Autumn scene. I never even thought of going outside. Luscious farm area. I was trapping myself in my own cage. Ray. What are you doing? Why don't you try exploring? Protagonist takes off. Running towards the new adventure awaiting him. Wind flowing through his hair, smile on his face. Protagonist definitely loving it here. Is this really the new world I reincarnated in? Beautiful lake view. Protagonist is struck with awe. Before I was reincarnated I never had the chance to take care of myself. I was forced to live under pressure. Surviving was the best I could do. I've never felt liberated like this before. However, I am glad I was born into this world. Mom. Protagonist looks full of admiration. Thank you for taking me outside. An emergency patient. A repetitive life where I was with patients all day. A repetitive life where I was with patients all day. And surgeries. Doctor. The next surgery is in 5 minutes. I'm exhausted now. Ah. Save me. Doctor. You need to go. No more. I'm at my limit. Raw? Ray? Ray. Ah. Oh my. What scary dream did you have? Ah, I was a dream. Sigh. I had a good time, and then I dreamed of something like this. Protagonist opens eyes. Beautiful city shines in the distance. That's right. I was reborn into this world. I will definitely not live like how I did in my previous life. City building view. Outside of protagonist country-style home. I'm back. Welcome back. Did you have fun? Yes. That's right. Mom. Please. Teach me magic. Wait. How can he be this lovable and cute? You want to train yourself already? If you want, Mom is always happy to teach you. Ha ha. No matter how many times I see this reaction, I can't get used to it. Since it's a request from Ray, shall we get started? Fire. Protagonist mother preform powerful fireball. Wow. Eh? His reaction. Now, Ray, it's fire. Isn't it interesting? Ah. Wow. Did it not have enough impact? That's because this magic that I've used a few times before. Shall we sit down first? Yes. The thing about magic is that magic you want to use transforms into mana. Fire. With a trigger word. And also with a trigger action. That's it. Easy, right? Mom, I have a question. Yes, student Ray. Can't you transform mana through a different method? Different method? What I mean is, take fire as an example. You burn mana. And you gather mana that you want to combust. Then apply friction. Instead of transforming the mana 3 times. Isn't doing it once simpler? Although, if you do that, the mana will scatter quickly. Oh my, an advanced question? That's true, and it's not impossible. If the 3 events are grouped together, and then stabilized, it might be possible. That's as in theory. Aha. To stabilize it. Does that mean that in a completed state, you can add more attributes? Flame summon. Flame beam burst. I did it. What was that? What happened? Right now. I have no idea. Even the moment before he used magic, I didn't notice it. When you use magic, mana flow always happens. Surprise struck mother's face. A repetitive life where I was with patients all day. But even I didn't feel it. As expected, it's easier to understand if you think of it as an atom. And, if you start to combine mana as a compound, you don't have to inject mana. Ray. What the hell is this child? Oh no. I was too focused. Mom. What's wrong? Huh? It's just that I was just so proud that Ray is able to use magic. Really? It seemed like I'm a genius. Our son is so cool. That night. It's a serious problem. Ray hears patients chatter in the distance. What should we do if he gets dragged away to the academy at a young age? I'm order for that not to happen. Let's do our best. Are they talking about me? You know it's not as easy as you say. Ray is a genius that comes every 100, no thousands of years. What? What if he catches the eyes of the academy? Then, I don't know what fond of place the academy is, but it seems like I could be dragged away to that place. For that not to happen. As expected, I need power. I wanted to learn magic for fun. But I've changed my mind. I need to gain an absolute power. Birds chirping in the distance. Beautiful sunny day. Yawn. Oh. The protagonist stretches. Is it morning already? Since I'm being a hermit in bed, I can't tell how time is passing. Then, should I venture out now? Ray. 15 years of age. Ray's experimentation and research on magic increases in level. Protagonist shocked by his results. And his genius understanding of mana. Focusing in meditative pose. Proved to be ground for his extremely fast development. Researching and learning spells. Due to the insane quantity of mana absorbed during this time, his hair turned pure white. Hair transformation. Oh right. I need to bring this too. I don't know how much use my medicinal knowledge will be, but protagonist create post sign for his services. Let's just give it a try. I can fix those who are sick. Protagonist sighs. But before I leave, maybe one last time. Protagonist preforms great fire spell. Next preforms wind magic. Then ice magic. Combining all attributes to create a ball of source energy. Great, it's perfect. Then should I actually get going now? New scene. Town limit sunny day. Sign smacks down. This seems like a suitable spot. This is, kind or embarrassing. Ahem. I can heal anyone who isn't feeling well. Bring anyone. Huh. Townspeople stuck. What a nice going man. You're right. They proceed to laugh. Little boy, go play saint somewhere else. I haven't had a good laugh like that in a long time. Same. You shouldn't tease sick people like that. Who do these people think I am? No. I expected this. Let's just wait a bit. Time passes. Yay, this sucks. I can't believe nobody came. Protagonist drops in despair. I guess it can't be helped. I should go home for today. Women approaches. Can you really heal anyone who is sick? Huh? No matter what kind of patient it is. Will this be my first patient? Huh? Can you really fix them? Wait. Well, I need to examine them first. I knew it. It wouldn't have made sense for a twat like you to be able to heal anyone in the first place. Crushing the protagonist pride. Seriously? Hey. Shorty. What? Shorty? I may look like a useless 15-year-old on the outside. But there isn't a patient in this world I cannot fix. Stop judging by appearances. Huh. He is a little twat. But what is this weird sense of trustworthiness? Yes. You're right, sorry. Let me introduce myself formally. I am the sole daughter to Fade Viscount Gade von Alicia. Not Shorty. My name is Ray? Protagonist nervously laughs. She's a noble? No wonder her clothes are fancy. Why are you using formal language all of a sudden? Just talk like you did a while ago. Oh. Okay. Anyways. The patient I mentioned earlier is my father. Viscount Gade. Some time ago. The skin on his chest turned red and developed a lump. Then it swelled up like a balloon. Could it be a malignant tumor? Then we should go take a look. If it's an emergency, every second counts. But if it's a tumor the size of a balloon, it may be too late already. Women approaches Viscount residence. We are here, let's head in. Of course it's huge, it is a noble's home after all. My lady. You're back. Butler. How is my father doing? My lady. That is the Viscount. His condition worsened suddenly and he passed away. You are lying. My. My lady. No. No. Father. Alicia. No. Father. Please. May I take a quick look? Protagonist observes patient. Tumor swelling showing 3 inflation accursed. It's weak but I can still feel it. He can still be alive. Huh? Shocking the room. Ray. My father. Please save him. Protagonist sits in suspension. Of course. Don't worry. Who is that child? I'm not sure. I think he came with Alicia. How could an unknown commoner be let into a Viscount estate? Wait, is he saying that he can save the dead Viscount? Isn't he just a con artist? Maybe he intends to steal precious metals after getting in here. This isn't what's important right now. I just want to hang on to any last bit of hope if possible. That child might be able to bring about a miracle. I can't believe it's grown this big and has rotten until the point where it's so black. First, I'll have to focus my mana and form it into a scalpel. Scalpel formed. Bystanders shocked by unseen magic. You. What do you think you're doing? Protagonist annoyed. What do you mean by that? I'm trying to fix him. Don't be ridiculous. How could you treat him like that? If you don't trust me, I could just stop right now. I don't have a problem with that. Ah, you brat. Captain. Let's trust in this child for now. Tisk. I understand, madam. Yeah, stop shouting and go elsewhere. You're disturbing me. Tisk. This arrogant brat. Pus is coming out instead of blood after I poked at the tumor. Ha? This isn't just a tumor anymore. This is skin that has necrotized because of poison. Protagonist prepares his Dr. Craft. Now then. Shall I get started? Firstly, I need to get rid of the parts that are rotten. Begins incisions. Cutting remaining lumps off. Then make an incision on the side of his chest. Takes a deep breath. As expected, his lungs are almost rotting. Just how long has this been left alone? But I guess he's kinda lucky in a sense. The rotten part isn't huge, so he'd be able to recover even if I cut the whole part out. Magic focus on impaired lung. I'll stitch up the cut up area. With a skill mana stitch. Room is left in silence. The child that the young miss brought here. I'm really left speechless. Not only does he have a kind of charisma that can't be seen among the young miss peers. The masterful movements of his hands. God hands activated. I'll finish by tying it up. He's like a puppeteer that's good at making dolls. No. He's like a god. Protagonist works swiftly and calmly. That boy might actually show us a miracle. I hope so. I agree. Phew, alright, we are almost done. Now I just have to help with some circulation. I'll use mana to preform the roles of an aid. If I help to massage his heart. Protagonist forces a jolt of energy into patient. Heart reacts with strong pulse. Bump bump, bump bump, the heart is beating once again. Ah yes. It's done. He's alive. The surgery went well. Bystander in utter shock from performance. What's wrong with their reactions? Ah, I see. Blood leaks from patient's mouth. He's bleeding because blood suddenly started to circulate in his dead body. Tisk. You brat. I knew it. I knew you were a con artist. You again. Excuse me, I'd like to explain the situation. You're still trying to lie your way out of this. He's alive now, though? You're still going at it. How is he, in any way, alive? All I see is a blooded body? That not going to be a problem. He's really alive. Shut up. I can't believe you opened up a nobleman body. Do you still consider yourself a human? Just a minute, so. Ray? You told me that you could save him for sure. I trusted you. Wait, he's really not dead. But he looks like that. My father's dead because I brought you here. He's really all cured. You just need to wait and see. Why are they all behaving this way? Is it because they don't have any experience in surgeries? You lowly commoner bastard. Lunches sword at protagonist's throat. Not only did you harm the Viscount, you're coveting the young miss too? Have you not done enough by humiliating the body of the Viscount? Protagonist is speechless. Ha, I went through all that trouble to save him. But not only did I not get any thanks. You're even pointing your sword at me. What did you just say? That I'm a con artist that kills people? You guys messed with the wrong person. This is the end of episode 5 of season 1. If you are enjoying this series, like and comment part 6 below. Thanks for watching.